Whoo! What is going on? What, Rob's getting some action over there. Are you shit out around or what, mate?
She would never come near you guys.
We're a little bit too feral for her, eh? Only goes for the beards. G'day, boys. How are we?
Good.
Robbie's a bit struggling again. Typical Robbie for a Sunday, but look, he's with us, so we've done all right.
Our pubs are open, so I have to go. I have to go to them. I have to go get beers Saturday night, and if I feel like this on a Sunday, your states better lift their game.
We
can feel the same way as the WA people do.
Our pubs are open as well, mate. But look, I knew I had a date with the boys, so
I think we're doing better than any other state other than Tassie at the moment. We're out of the ruckus, mate. New rules as of tonight. The masks are coming off tomorrow.
Cool.
That's a good sign. Good sign. Hopefully it stays that way for Chrissy and New Year. Let's just say quick g'day to everyone in the chat. Thanks everyone for joining us. We have Cara. Good sir. She must be talking about someone else. Not sure that's aimed at us. Books and Stuff 2020. What is up? We've got Jazz. He's up in the lounge room having a beat up. Bit of reverb there. Jason, what is up? Good to see you. Dave Repairs. Jesse Lee. Can we get a wee flipping good stuff from Robbie?
We're flipping good stuff.
There we go. It's about as good as you're going to get on a Sunday after a hangover. Yeah. Dave Repairs. Sell quick, ship quick. That's a title by that one.
So say it 3 times. Say it 3 times in a row.
I don't think that's going to happen. So quick, ship quick, so nah. In
a Scooby-Doo voice.
Well, now we're going. Modern Vintage Vogue. We got Mum in the house. I'll give you this one to old mate Judder because he likes a big tip rat.
Fair dinkum, love the Aussie tip rat. True blue legend. What's up?
Yeah, good to see Hugo and Tiff in the chat as well. Thanks for being here, guys. Really appreciate it. Dropping in from the US, so international tonight, boys. The true wide world of reselling. So we're all over the shop. The Thrifting of Style is in the house as well. So thank you very much for being here. Robbie always gets up and about for Thrifting of Style. So
oh yeah, we got to do the shirt workout for that one. Makes me have memories.
Gives me. I'm not sure if they're good memories or a little bit of PTSD. I'm not really sure how that's going.
You loved it. You loved it.
It was paying to do it again. That was money well.
That's pink spandex.
Mate, got to rip him out again. Good to see you, Chris. Thanks for being here. All right, boys. Let's talk a little bit about the week so far. So how's let's just talk eBay to start with. So how's eBay been for you guys? I know Robbie got a little bit hamstrung later in the week, but how's the week been?
Yeah, I pulled the hamstring on the Friday afternoon, so didn't come good until really basically today. But I'll talk about that in dog shit of the week. But no, it was a good week. It was a good week up until Friday night. Very good week, actually, up until Friday night. And people still buying the media. And what did we sell? Yeah, a lot of VHS, actually, this week. So there you go. I fucking forgot what we sold.
Must have been a big night last night. You forgot what VHS was. Adam's here. Good to see you. Thanks for being here, mate. Good to see you. Flipper, what's been happening in your neck of the woods? eBay ticking along for you? Any big sales or anything like that?
Yeah, a few good ones. It's been going pretty well. I'll get into sort of a story on dog shit as well. I had a little bit of a hiccup through the week, but it didn't affect me as much as I thought it would. Kind of store was down a bit for a couple of days, and then absolutely boomed Friday and Saturday. It just went off its titties, but then kind of had a bit of a crash today, slowed down again. So, yeah, it's kind of all over the joint.
We've got some Twitch gang in the house, Tommy Bernhard and Jazz has jumped ship as well. So we are live on Twitch as well, boys. So you never know what's going to happen over on Twitch. It's a little bit of a different platform. So we'll see what happens there. We had a very similar experience, Judd. I think Wednesday or Thursday we had a boomer. And then today's been a little bit quieter, so I'm not really sure. We do have an open return, so that like waiting for it to be shipped. So I'm not sure if that's it or if it's just dropped off already for Christmas. I'm not really sure, but not bad. Just a little bit slower. So hopefully things pick up again for everyone. And everyone in the chat, let us know how your sales have been, if you guys have been up or down, because it's always good to hear what's going on for the wider community, not just us boys. Now, you guys have had a pretty busy week. Robbie, you've been jumping across the globe. You've been doing some extracurricular activities on some other channels. So let's have a quick chat about what you got up to earlier in the week. So you went over to Dom's channel and had a bit of a chat about all things, pretty much all things, really. You were pretty well behaved over there, so you did well. Did you enjoy the chat over there, Rob?
It's awesome talking to Mr. Primetime himself, but he's awesome with his comic book knowledge and all his toys and everything. We had a ball. We had a good chat afterwards as well. Dom's wicked. That was good fun being on his channel. And we talked a lot about videos and, like I said, toys and He-Man and comic books and all that. It was great. You got to get over to Mr. Primetime and sub to him. I'm sure everyone is already. And have a watch because it was a good chat. It was a really good chat. I had fun.
I really enjoyed that chat, actually. It was good to see. Me and Judda might have been poking you from the chat because you were trying not to swear. You were trying to be on your best behaviour, but you might have dropped a few little things.
Yeah, because that's when you were stirring me in the chat. You were saying about purple. You said purple something. I can't even remember now, and you triggered me. And I almost swore, and I didn't swear until near the end. You've got me. You were triggering me, and you said you were going to do it.
You did very well, mate. I said to Jazz after, I said you're up and about, and it was good to see you getting on and having a chat to some new people, and the chat was loving it. So if you haven't seen that, definitely go over and check it out on Primetime Treasure Hunter because that was a really good chat. The
chat was good. The chat was good, was it? I was seeing your names come up, and then I had to look at what you guys said. I just had to, but then I ignore the chat. But then if I see your two names come up, I have to look to see what you're stirring me about. I didn't have time to. I'm trying to answer all the questions and all that. But as soon as I see your, oh man, I'm like, fucking Flipper, fucking Brad, don't you?
we were just making sure the conversation was going in the right direction, weren't we, Flipper? Just keeping it on track, on track.
But you did well. In all seriousness, it was an awesome chat. I enjoyed it. I enjoy watching Dom anyway. He's bloody brilliant to watch. So, but yeah, the actual chat was bloody awesome. So I enjoyed that one.
Your microphone's all fucked.
Yeah, I've got your
big beer in it.
Big glitchy.
Yeah, that's why I'm with beer in it. I'll swap it. Hang on.
Yeah, she's struggling there. We got Mossy in. Good to see you. I thought it might have been my end actually, but it's all good. We have Tommy's hanging out with all the hotties over on Twitch, so that makes sense. G'day, Paul. Good to see you. Peter Patter 100 is in as well. And we got Look Mom, Hustly Scan Coco.
Scan.
Zach enjoyed your chat as well. So do we have Robot Flipper or do we have normal Flipper?
Am I right now?
Yeah, you're right now.
Yeah, that other one.
Yeah,
definitely.
This one the other night after my live stream might have went swimming. So I think we've lost the old.
Your luck with microphones.
I'm going to blame you for that. I'm blaming Rob. It's your fault, mate. You
I wasn't even fucking there for you fucking spilling beer on it.
You made me buy it. If I didn't buy that, it wouldn't have been full of beer.
I recommended a good thing. You just couldn't work it.
I think Flipper had enough with it and he just dunked it in his drink, to be honest. I think that's what it really happens. There's Dom's link as well. So I did want to share the love around a little bit tonight, boys, because not only did Robbie have a great chat earlier in the week, our boy Flip yesterday, he pulled a bit of a fun game on us all. So Reseller Wars has kicked off with a bloody bang. We got called in late and had to be two fill-ins for our friends, Two Happy Gamers, who I think Craig's been going too hard on the Xbox and he's pulled his neck muscle. So he had to we had to jump in for him, but man, we had some fun. I almost died once again on the old thrift trying to find stuff, scav hunt. So
I hate that.
Let's give this one a quick share while we're here. So we had a good gang on as well, which was some fun. We had we had a really good bunch of people. We had Charlie, we had Christian, we had Flippy Flop. That was us almost dying on the scav hunt, and Flipper having a ball. So for those who haven't seen your stuff, Flipper, give us a little bit of a rundown of what Reseller was all about, so everyone can jump over there next time and check it out.
Yeah, it's just a bit of fun, put the resellers through their paces and come up with a few challenges. So we had 3 challenges on the night. We had 4 contestants going head-to-head, 2 couples and 2 individuals, and the winner goes on to a grand final, which will be next year. So there's going to be another 3 episodes with 4 new fresh faces again, and we'll have 4 winners, and they'll go on and they'll win a little prize. There's a little trophy there that they can win. And look, it's all in a bit of fun. It took me about 3 hours to set the bloody thing up because now I can do overlays and all the fun stuff on StreamYard. I thought I might as well make the most of it. So, it was good fun, and I had a bunch of awesome people coming on, and it's just always good to jump around and talk to some fresh faces. Flippity Flop, first time they've been on YouTube. So, absolutely amazing people. It was awesome to chat to them. And then once again, Christian and Charlie, I've had them on my channel once before, but once again, I love getting those guys on. And obviously, you guys took out the main prize. So, you'll go on to the grand.
We're a little bit competitive, to be honest. We don't like losing, but we had a little bit of fun banter with Charlie. She knew we were having a bit of a laugh. But, it was some good fun. I really enjoyed that. And as a bit of a late entrant, we didn't do any warm-ups or anything. So, almost pulled a hammy off the bone. But, look, we got there in the end. So, that was some fun.
But you wouldn't have got to the grand final if I was in your pool, which is supposed to be. So,
That's some big talk there, Robbie. That's some big talk.
Oh, well, you're supposed to be in my pool just so we could go head-to-head. So now I'm going to have to make the grand final.
I actually heard on the grapevine that you actually asked for Craig to pull out so you didn't have to face us. That's what I heard. On the I got a message from Craig after. He said you slipped him a 50. So what's going on there, Robbie?
Fuck yeah, now I slipped him a Sonic game.
What's up, mate? Good to see you. And Maddie's in as well. Thanks for being here. But yeah, really good fun, and obviously all in just some pure fun, really. Bit of banter and some more of that coming out pretty soon, hopefully. Are you with us, Flip, or are you frozen again?
Oh, please tell me he's frozen.
I reckon Flip's frozen. Flip's thrown it in, and he will be back soon. I love that. Look at him. Game that was intense.
Blink, Flipper, blink, blink.
I'll drop him out because he might.
No, don't drop him out. Let's just wait to see if he blinks.
Leave him there. We did have a bit of fun with Charlie asking if they were new or not. But while we're here, we're also going to talk about our good friends Drew and Sarah, because they came back on Saturday night for a What Sold. So that was some fun. Bit of a wrap up for the week while we're here. Flip's gone. He's real
gone. Drop him out. He's not going to blink.
He'll come back in a minute. What's up? Good to see you, Charmaine. Thanks for being here. Aussie Thrifters, Tilly and Bo, good to see you as well. Thanks for being here. Intense Judder. Yeah, Judder did have a bit of a stare on there. So we'll talk about our friends Look Mom Hustling last night. Did their What Sold for the month. It was good to see them back on. They've been obviously very busy with work and stuff. So great to see their Depop sales and the awesome Star Trek shirt, obviously. So
I fucking love Star Trek.
Good insight into what's been going on in their business, and they're talking about getting back into some new stuff in the new year. So we like to share the love around, and it's been a busy week for everyone. So we thought we'd do a quick wrap up of what's been happening this week, because it's been a busy week and we're getting pretty close to the end of the year. So hang on a second. It looks like we might have the Flip Man back. You're back, mate. You're back. Did you take a holiday? Is it what happened there?
I tried to switch my internet over to my phone. Tried to hotspot because I don't know if I'm glitching out, but
no. Now we got the fucking.
It was going a bit glitchy for me. So
I'll give you some advice, Chutter. Just don't touch anything. because every time touch on it's breaking. It's not doing well.
Don't touch it.
What's up, Sam?
All good now? All good? Crystal clear?
We got you for now. We'll let you know if you go a bit crazy again.
We'll just tell you, don't play with it.
Not on live stream. We're just pumping up Look Mum while you're out. Just about their Saturday Night Live. They're what's sold. So good to see those guys back again. Hopefully, we'll have Drew back for some more shows in the new year. Hopefully, all going well. Always love having Drew around. So yeah, it's been a couple of weeks. So good to see them on as well. Jada and you both have dodgy internet, should we?
On Thursday, so hopefully between the two of us, one of us will be all sweet.
Yeah. So that'll be a good chat as well. Plenty going on. So that's coming up on your Thursday night, is it? Your
Thursday.
Chat? Yeah. So head over to that one as well, guys. So a bit of a pump up there while we're doing the rounds, but. Let's. I didn't tell you, boys, but we always like to throw this one on each other. The old best sale of the week. Now, Robbie, do you even have your phone with you, or did you lose it last night on big?
No, I fucking got it here. You always pin this on us, and I always forget.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. So find a sale of the week. Everyone in the chat, let us know your sale of the week. Doesn't have to be your best sale. Just something that was pretty cool for the week. I'm trying to find something. I don't even know what we sold this week. Let us know. Oh, here we go. Hang on. I'll put you in solo.
So I'm going to the old faithful. I'm going back to me roots. Something I do regularly, but I'm going with the footy jumper. So,
hey, that's a fucking 4.
Yeah, so this is an online arbitrage sale. This one. So what this is a jumper that my team, the Western Bulldogs, wore last year in round 1, and it's the only time they've ever worn it. Wow. When Marvel Stadium became Marvel Stadium from Etihad Stadium. They wore it just to promote it. And now this is a tip that I've given many, many times about footy jumpers. Unique footy jumpers, one-off footy jumpers go up in value every year, and they're always hard to get. So this was only ever worn once, which means eventually in 3 to 5 to 10 years' time, people can't get it anywhere. So they're going to pay big money for it. Now, fortunately, this one jumped very, very quickly because you can't get them anywhere. They're not on eBay. They're nowhere. And they only had size 3XL on the Western Bulldogs page. So it's a big one. And they were selling these off for $50. And I chucked this on eBay for $170 and sold it in 10 minutes. So watch out. Anything that's unique, a one-off. Anzac Day patches won't go for as much. Like this is obviously really unique. Indigenous jumpers, every year they wear a new Indigenous jumper. If you see them cheap, get them and chuck them in the cupboard. Wait a couple of years when Indigenous round comes around, pump it up 2 weeks before it, and people will pay $150, $200 every time. So if you can see, and don't go out and just buy any team because certain teams don't sell as well as others. So Bulldogs aren't one of the higher profiting teams normally, but this jumper's same as what they wore a fight back jumper last year. So they're hard to get your hands on. But if you ever see that on Facebook Marketplace, if you ever see this design, someone trying to get rid of it, even secondhand for under $70, just buy it because you're going to sell it and it's only going to go up in value. In 3 to 5 years' time, you'll get $250, $300 for that. So
okay. How come you didn't keep it? Was it too tight?
No, I don't keep. I have that same jumper, but mine was worn by Bailey Williams in that game. So I only keep jumpers that have been worn by players, so I can sniff them.
I saw a couple sales in the chat as well. That's awesome knowledge, though, that Flipper's just dropped there. So that's.
No, I reckon that's.
Street Sharks. Well, give us a little bit of a. Well, you sold it for $100.
Yeah, plus pay. Yeah. I was a bit shattered when I sold it, actually, because I put them on the shelf and they look real nice. So I jacked the price in hope they wouldn't sell, and then I got the notification yesterday that sold. What's his name? Rox, isn't it? Rox. He's gone. He's going to his new home. So.
Before we get to Robbie, I'll pick up some from the chat here. We've got Cara sold a Ken Dunn bed sheet for $180. Jesus. Leanne's in. Good to see you. Thanks for being here, Leanne. Really appreciate you dropping in. Another 2 Heartbeat DVDs sold this week for Nate for $65. Got to be happy with that.
Nice.
I just saw Scotty jumping in, so good to see you, Scotty. Uncle Goose periodic table wood blocks for kids 3 into 43. Got to be happy with that. 10 minutes. I don't know what's going on there. Jazz is doing a countdown.
I saw that jumper in 10 minutes.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I probably got. Actually, it worked out really well because eBay glitched on me in my favor for once.
Oh.
So this same guy sent me an offer for $150, and I tried to accept it. Like, he sent it straight away, and I just thought, that's a quick flip. There's $100. I didn't actually expect that size to be going that quick, that fast. And I thought, I'll take it. And every time I hit accept, the app closed.
Yeah.
And it just kept happening. And then cha-ching, he bought it full price. So
yeah.
eBay got me an extra $20.
We had similar the other day. We're trying to accept an offer, and like it wouldn't press. And we're like, what's going on? And then it sold full price. And so I reckon he'd already bought it. It just hadn't caught up. So
the same sort of thing. But mine ended up kicking me out of the app. So
Zach sold some World War I, World War II headphones, $80.
Nice.
No big sales for Sam this week, but sold 2 Mayweather versus McGregor t-shirts on Depop. Love that. G'day, Neville. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Sold Sony digital camcorder for $180 was $10. Jeez, that's hot. That's hot. I think we've caught up. We got us a sniffer. I think Twitch is a little bit behind, or we're a little bit behind or something. Robbie, what do you got? You got something for us?
Yeah, I just quickly found one. I like this one because I only paid $2 for these DVD set. If you ever see these, sold for $90 plus postage. The Catherine Cook. Catherine, she's cooked. Catherine Cook. It was all what type of movies are those? That's all like all romantic shit. So that's all like your lovey-dovey British stuff. So that's all for $90 plus they paid their own post, so they should. And I was happy with that one. Sold that Dockers tie as well for $60. I was happy with that. 95 tie. Yeah, there was a couple of good sales, but I like that one because I picked that up for $2. So it's into $90. So look out for that Catherine Cook set if you ever see it.
That's awesome.
Cookson.
Scotty sold a card for $75. I think I might have been some poker. I've been talking to him a little bit about that, so it's been some fun. We sold a file transport trolley for $350 and got it for next to nothing. That's what you want. I'm not sure if that's going to show up very well, but I will just quickly chuck myself in solo. We sold this car part. It's called a genuine steering angle sensor, and that was part of that bulk lot that we got from the auction house. And that was right down the bottom of the box. I didn't even know what it was until we looked it up, and it sold for $400. So it's pretty bloody.
Jesus.
The missus had enough of my voice, so that makes sense. So I understand. I have enough of my own voice, to be honest. So, so car parts, guys, pretty happy with that. I don't think there's any more in the chat. If anyone else has any more sales of the week, drop them in. We'll pick them up and have a look. It's always cool to see what else everyone else is selling, especially this time of year, coming to Christmas. We had a guy buy a spark plug off us for that BMW as well. Not that one, but a BMW. And then 2 days later, he came back and bought 4 of them. So he must have liked the spark plug. I don't know what was going on there, but yeah, pretty happy with that.
And Christmas shit is selling at the moment as well. I've sold a fair few Christmas videos this week, and Home Alone, of course. But even your Christmas shirts, Gremlins Christmas shirt there. So if you find any fucking Christmas shirt stuff, get it up and list it straight away. So, only $25, but fuck, I paid $2 for that. So who cares? It's better than a kick in the nuts, isn't it?
I'd take $24 any day over a kick in the nuts, mate.
Exactly. I'd take $24 any day of the week rather than a kick in the nuts.
Well, yeah, we do have a key in the house. The Murray's in the house. Kia ora. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. We are doing all right on those car parts. Pretty happy with that. So that was a nice little kick to the eBay sales. Boys, we're almost at dog shit time. So I want to hear some dog shits from the chat tonight as well, because we're always sharing our dog shits. And I'm sure there's plenty of them going around because there's a lot of stuff happening at the moment, and I'm expecting a few more after Christmas. So let's talk about dog shit.
You should start.
Me? I don't even know if I have one. I have to think about it. So if you've got one, then you might as well kick it off.
All right. I'll get on Friday. So we had great sales Thursday night going into Friday morning. And it was 13 or 14 sales from Thursday afternoon till Friday morning. Like, fuck, that's pretty good for a Thursday for us, for media. And then we get an open case around lunchtime on Friday. Didn't get any more sales until the case was closed, which was yesterday afternoon. And sales have been slow since the case. But they opened a case from 2 months ago where we sent them a video, which they've given great feedback. They've given fantastic feedback saying fantastic item. And tracking says that it's fucking been delivered to their house. But they opened a case saying, we no get our video refund now. That's exactly what the fucking thing said.
Wow.
That's how the grammar was.
It took a while for you to get that closed, didn't it? To get that sorted.
Well, I couldn't get it sorted Friday because no one was there on the chat, so I had to wait until Saturday morning, right before I went out with Frankie, and got that sorted at like 7:30 in the morning, but 7 o'clock in the morning, and then it didn't come up on my emails until like in the afternoon saying it was officially closed, and then bang, we start getting sales. So, you know, it's true what they say. If you've got an open case.
Yeah, we've definitely seen it a few times now. It definitely slows it down. I want to pick up this dog shit here. Our dog shit is we got a warning email from eBay for not sending eBay Plus items with express shipping. Oops, I didn't see that. Yeah, so you do have to be careful with that with the eBay Plus and those automatic upgrades, because especially if you're exporting to My Post Business, it doesn't really tell you. You have to kind of like remember it. So the way we do it is we write express on the parcel when we're packing it, so we know that needs to be express. So it's, I definitely see that happening a few times. Hey guys, just got in, had to grab a big fat cheese pizza. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Jada, you teased a little bit of dog shit. You let a little bit out at the start there. So give us the full dog shit. Give us the full turd. Give us hang on. Give us one of these. There we go. We've got Jada the shit.
So yeah, the full turd. I've actually literally picked the dog up with an upset stomach, and he shit on me to start with. That's how it started.
Wait, your microphone's going fucked again.
Is it? I'm not even plugged in with that one.
It's crackling as all hell.
Might be. Hang on. Might be my connection. I'll go through the laptop.
Did you fucking spill beer in that as well?
Oh, who knows, mate? This is just. I'm about to give up. You know.
That's better.
That's better. Yeah. Right.
The flipper curves.
I'm gonna have to buy a microphone. That's me dog shit. These microphones, I've been dealing with them for about 5 weeks. No, so what happened? I get a message pop up the other day from this bloke saying I didn't send him what he paid for. What's this fuckhead on about? Seriously. I have a look. He sent me a photo of another item that I was supposed to. So I've done the old switcheroo and I've stuffed up. So it's my own dog shit. I've put the wrong label on the wrong item. Simple as that. So I've sent a $40 item to someone and a $120 item to the other person and mixed them up.
Damn.
It was an RA item. I'm going to say what the item was. But the person that got the $120 item left good feedback, and they were stoked. So they knew what they got.
I bet they
I
were.
sent them a message and didn't hear from him. I was just like, well, I'm going to have to take this one on the chin. So I sent the message to this guy. Said, look, it's my error. He got basically what he got was a bunch of micro machine cars. They were all new. And he was supposed to get something worth a lot more than that. I said, look, mate, my stuff up. Really sorry. What I'm going to do is, because he opened a return case and he left negative feedback. So I didn't have any more of this item, and you can't get it anywhere at the minute. It's gone mental. It's hard to get. But our good friend Pixel Sean, I talked to him a fair bit with a bit of the RA stuff, and I hit him up. I said, "You still got one, brother?" And he said, "I do." So I bought that off Sean, and he expressed it to this guy for me. And it got to him. So that was all sweet. But I'm thinking he's left a negative saying he's been ripped off and he was really hard to talk to. So he left me his phone number. That's all he left in the thing after he's given me all this abuse, left his phone number. So I've tried to ring him, didn't answer. And then he sent me a message, just text. So I texted him. I was all like I virtually sucked him off just to try and get feedback. Like I was trying to be the good guy, and I was apologising. I said, "Keep those cars. That's on me. That's a loss on me. I'll express another one to you straight away. Are you happy with that?" And he just wrote back, "Yes." So fair enough. He's pissed off. I would be too. He thought he got ripped off. He thought he got given something else. Anyway, I spoke to eBay, and eBay were awesome about it. I was just honest. I said, I've stuffed up. This is what's happened. There's a return case open, and I just want to close it and not refund him. I'm going to send him another one. They were all good with it. And they just said, yeah, no worries. As soon as give us the tracking number. As soon as that says delivered, we'll close the case. So I thought, you beauty. I asked him if he was willing to remove the feedback. He didn't respond. And then when it was delivered to his house on Friday, I messaged him and asked him if he was happy, if everything was all good, all that sort of stuff. Didn't respond, didn't hear from him. So I messaged eBay and I just said, look, it says it's delivered. Are we all good? And then they sent me an email saying, yeah, that's taken off the account. All sweet. Any negative feedback's been removed. So dog shit shriveled back up and sort of half sucked up the butthole again. I'm out of it. I can't get angry that he was pissed off. I stuffed up. And it sort of made me double check again because I think at some points, like that, I still remember that morning when I was packing parcels, I had 40 orders. And I was rushing. Come on, let's get these out. I'm going thrifting. And I think sometimes I just get a bit cocky when I'm packing parcels. It's brought me back a step. Take your time. It's not a rush. Do it properly. You've just cost yourself a few bucks. So, I learned a lesson from it. And I think that's the main thing.
G'day, Charlie. She is calling for a rematch, by the way, on the reseller wars. So good to see you, Charlie. Modern Vintage Vogue bought Peter Alexander Care Bears 90 brand for $3 and sold in an hour for 80. That is not dog shit. That is a sale for a week. That was chilling out on Twitch and some well handled. Dog shit for us. Well, I've got a couple. One I don't really. Neither of them are self-imposed, but I guess one could have been avoided, but it's always hard. So obviously we've got those vintage consoles that we're testing and making sure are all working and all that sort of stuff. So we go through, we test them, we make sure game plays. We usually leave them running for about half an hour just to make sure there's no sort of problems. Sold a Xbox to a person. They started playing it and they said it started smoking. So that's not a good sign. That's not what you want. So we've asked them to return it. Obviously, we'll check it all over, make sure it's all the same serial numbers, because that was my first thought, that they're trying to pull a dodgy on us. Because as we said, we tested it and it was all working fine. I don't know if maybe some dust got in certain parts and started, disintegrating or something, but I'm going to pull it open and have a look when it gets back just to see what's going on. So obviously we'll refund them, get it back and all that sort of stuff. They were pretty good about it. They said, look, we know with older consoles, this stuff sometimes happens. And yeah, it's a little bit of dog shit, but not too bad. Just will be out the postage and the $4 cost of goods, which isn't too bad really. And then I can't really talk about the item, but we've been bringing in a little bit of stuff from overseas to do a bit of I guess you'd call it importing. And we had an item that came through. We bought 30 of them, and so far 5 of them have been broken, but they're all sealed. So we didn't know they were broken until they got to the buyer. So we've had to do a lot of, as Jada would say, kissing ass. And
you didn't say kissing ass.
I think you said that earlier.
Say, what were you doing? What did you have to do?
We had to give them a little bit of under the table service to make sure they were happy. But like we expressed them a couple new ones, so they're all good. But there's no way you could have known because they were sealed. So a little bit of dog shit there, but nothing too serious. You got to deal with these things when they come up. No, but no dog shit. But Xmas is just getting started. Yeah, hopefully.
I'll just touch back on mine for a sec, because something that I didn't say was the woman that I sent the good item to that left the good feedback. I probably made her sound shit. She wasn't. She actually messaged me like 3 days later, because I reached out to her and never heard from her. And going by her name, kind of stereotypical, but she'd be older as well. And, well, she's definitely older, because she sent the
I've got to guess that name now.
She sent it to her kids or grandkids or something. She sent it to someone. So the item went to their house, not her house. She just bought it. And she said they were just wrapped. They said they got heaps of different stuff. And there's one item that she couldn't remember ordering. So she said, that's probably it. And she said, look, do you want me to spot the rest? She said, I'm happy to pay what it's actually worth. So she actually offered that, and which was really cool of her, because she didn't have to say anything. But, I mean, I'm not going to do that. I just said, look, nah, I was stuffed up. You must have done something good to someone. Merry Christmas. There you go. There's a gift. So, but she wasn't all bad. She did offer to pay for it.
Good. You got more crackle than Cocoa Pops going on there, Flipper. I don't know. Are you hearing that, Robbie?
You're crackling again, boy. I want to guess the name. Can I guess the name? Can I have two guesses for the name and just say yes or no? Because you said it's an older person's name. It's either Dawn or Flo.
Nah.
God.
My
grand's name was Flo, so you're on the right path there. Sam,
is that one better? This is the third one.
We'll see how that goes.
You pricks just fucking wanted me out.
You were popping more than Cocoa Pops.
You were.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Sam swapped 2 labels a couple of weeks ago. Had to then work out with the buyers so they'd send the items to each other.
You lost him.
Never seen Brad so awkward. Yeah, look, under the table service, it doesn't come into my vocabulary too often. I sent the wrong watches to 2 different customers. They swap watches via post at no cost to me. Jesus, wish we all had those buyers. That's the opposite of dog shit. That's top quality service by the buyers, I'd say. Oh, here you go, Karen. Was that it? Karen.
Was it Karen?
It wasn't Karen.
Karen's got a lot of heat.
I actually sent an item Friday to a Karen, and she asked a lot of questions. So that could be a dog shit next week.
Oh God, I've been having heaps of questions. Heaps of questions the last couple of days. I'm fucking like, no, please, and then they buy, and I'm like, oh fuck me.
It's almost like when you get those weird questions, it's like, man, I really need to block this person, because if they buy it, I know there's going to be trouble. You can tell pretty early. So we've touched on a fair bit, boys, but I wanted to talk to you guys about the next couple of weeks. So obviously, hopefully, we'll have some pretty good sales up until Christmas. But are you guys going to sort of change things up after Christmas, take a little bit of a step back? Or are you going to go pretty hard? Like, what's that sort of week between Chrissy and New Year's look like for you boys? Because generally, I'd say most people, apart from the odd person spending sort of money that they've been given, there probably isn't as much money floating around except for the sales that are on. So you boys going to take a little bit of foot off the throttle a little bit and take some time away, or are you going to just keep going hard at it and keep things rolling?
Talking about in videos or in eBay and everything?
Yeah.
I'm kind of going to be like that S Club 7 song. Don't stop, never give up. Gonna keep fucking selling. Yeah.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember that. That end part of added fucking whatever. It's a fucking good song now. Coming from the guy wearing a Kiss shirt.
So you're going to keep going?
I'm going to keep going. I'm just going to keep going. Yeah, just keep doing what I'm doing and making videos, and got a lot of stuff for next year for the videos and all that. And we've got some different material coming out on my channel. Still reselling stuff as well, but a whole heap of other different stuff. And I'm just going to try and film whatever I can film. If I think of something and I want to film it, I'm just going to do it. Simple as that. And I'm going to try and make the channel as fun as fuck for everyone. It's going to be fun. I love fun. So entertain everyone.
Yeah, we will do a bit of a run around real close to the end about what's coming out this week. But yeah, I think it's going to be interesting, sort of eBay wise, coming into that late Christmas, early New Year sort of time. Well, what about you, Judder? Obviously, family's probably pretty big for you, having a young fella and all that. So, you're going to sort of take the foot off the pedal a little bit, or are you just going to sort of try and keep things pumping through, or what are you going to do?
Nah, I'll pretty well work every minute I've sort of got spare. I'm just going to go right through. We've got family coming down from Darwin that my sister-in-law and brother-in-law that we haven't seen since their wedding a year ago. So they're going to be down for a few weeks. So we will have a bit of family stuff going on, but they don't want to see me. They want to see my son. So while they're with him and stuff, I'll be still going full steam ahead. I'll take Christmas Day off. I'll probably all smacked up New Year's Day. But other than that, I think, I'll be just business as usual. I won't sort of change my routine. The only thing I might change, I'm just expecting sort of around, well, it's definitely around the Christmas period for a few weeks. eBay sales are going to drop. I'm prepared for that. I think I'm going to put a lot of focus into Facebook because a lot of people will be on holidays. A lot of people are going to be sitting around. We might get another little surge in old video game consoles and stuff, maybe locally. So, I'm probably going to do a lot of clearing stock too, a lot of shit that's been sitting around on Facebook because that's something, talking about VHS earlier, something I did this week. I had a lot of VHS just sort of sitting there, and there was good ones there. And this is a weird one. This is a weird one too. And a lot of it hadn't moved, and I just thought it's time to get rid of it. So I jumped on the VHS groups, and I put a big photo of all of them, of the good ones, not the shit, because I've got, same as Rob, free ones and stuff, and there's some shit there. Put all the decent ones there, and just said, make me an offer, and we'll sell them all off, which ended up working well. I sold about 15 to 20 VHS tapes in the end, made a few $100 out of it. So got them going. But when I went to remove them from my store, they weren't in there anymore. They'd disappeared. So that was kind of weird. One of them I sort of realized afterwards was a porno. I didn't actually know it was a porn, but I didn't really specify that it was. So there's probably full reason why that got pulled. But I had a lot of VHS pulled out of my store. Just, I know it was listed, but not there anymore. Have you heard that, Rob?
There's been maybe once or twice where I've looked for something and I've gone, why isn't it there? That's just weird. But not really. But now that you say that, I think at the end of the year, I think I'm going to do a little bit of a check, take the computer into the room with all the stock in it, and maybe just type a whole bunch of names in just to check that stuff is in there. Now that you say that, maybe all three of us should do that and find out how much stuff is missing.
It definitely happens. Like when we did stock take at tax time, Jazz was pulling out, I don't know, probably I reckon about 20 items that were listed, like definitely listed, and then they'd disappeared. So the way that I know that happens is when someone buys something and sometimes you go to cancel and relist and it doesn't relist. I know that happens sometimes, but sometimes they just randomly drop off and you're like, why did that happen? So yeah, something to keep an eye on. I think in terms of Christmas period, I think we'll probably list all the way through, but we've got a lot of those recommended item specific things popping up at the moment. I've got like 2,000 of them or something. So what I might actually do is I might take this opportunity over that 2-week period, and I'm probably not going to get all 2,000 done in that time, but I might fix them all up and put them back on with some new titles and maybe mess around with some photos just to give them a new lease of life. Especially some of the older stuff that's sitting there, because we've got some really good stock that should be moving that isn't. So, I think it's just about getting them back up the top, getting eyes on them, and fiddling with the price, just making sure that they're still on market value and all that sort of stuff. So, good time to be doing that sort of stuff, I think.
I think what we should all do, what all three of us should do, is like that. Our last, so we got 2 more Sunday shows before Christmas, right? By that Sunday show before Christmas, fucking all three of us absolutely kill it and have so many drafts ready to roll, so that week from that Sunday through past Christmas till the next Sunday, all we have to do is drop drafts and not do any listings and enjoy a week off. Maybe that's what we should fucking do.
I think it is important. Like, it's easy to just keep smashing stuff through and keep it rolling. And I think there's ways of making sure that your store's still active while you're doing it. Like we kind of did it for those couple of days when we took that break. But if you're going to do it, I think that's definitely the right time of year to do it because there's probably not as many eyes on eBay as there were leading up to it. So I don't know. It's going to be an interesting period. And I think the big one's going to be what next year looks like in terms of online.
Let's try and get as many drafts up.
All right. We'll work on it.
Let's do it. In 2 Sundays' time, let's fucking all say how many drafts we got ready to roll for that Christmas week.
All right. We'll bank them up.
I only list 10 a day anyway, so if I've got fucking 70, and you know, Flipper, fucking on Christmas on that Wednesday or Thursday, whenever it is, you're going to be fucking 3 days of playing toys. You ain't going to be doing any listings. You're going to be playing. You're going to be loving all these new toys that the young boy gets for Christmas.
Yeah, it'll be tough. I'll be still listing through. That's for sure. I'll keep listing away, but he has naps, so a lot of the time, like I work on weekends now. I work at him with his naps. When he has a sleep, I can punch out 10, 15 things if I've got my photos right to go. So I'll be listing every day. I might even list Christmas Day. Everyone's sitting around, I'll cook for a meat and drinking.
I reckon so the laptop must have copped a bit of that beer again because you're a bit crappy. It gives you 5 minutes and then it turns you into Cocoa Pops. So,
I don't know what's going
on. Gary's in the house. Good to see you, Gary. Thanks for being here. Staying in your own lane. Hey, everyone. Hope you're all well. Definitely been a while, but I'm glad to catch this live. Super busy. Like on YouTube, working tonight. No worries. Thanks for being here, man. Good to see you. I saw something more. My secondhand and collectibles sell the best post-Christmas. There you go. I've definitely had listings disappear. Yeah, Gary had about
yeah, the whole store disappeared, dude.
We can laugh about it now, but it's no laughing matter. Yeah, exactly. Between the 3 of you, who is considered the best and worst negotiator, considering you guys buy from all kinds of places? Well, that's really, I don't even know you could judge that really, because we're all different in what we buy and we all negotiate.
What's your negotiator name? Because I've got my own negotiator name. It will kind of like determine who's the best out of us, because they call me Denzel Washington when I negotiate, mate.
I see what you did there. I think Robbie talks enough to negotiate with the best of them. Mostly because I think what would happen is they'd be like, look, just take the shit. Just stop. Just take it. Leave me alone. Take it.
I had my first one yesterday when I was with Frankie. This lady at Vinnie's, she was so angry. She was so angry. And she just goes, no. Straight up, she goes, no. This all goes to charity. You ain't getting $1 off or $2 off. And I went, wow. I went, all good. I said, all good. And as soon as we walked out, Frankie's like, that's why I didn't even ask. You could tell she was fucking angry already. So that was a fail.
What about you, Judder? What's your go-to negotiation tactic without giving away your house secrets?
I just try to annoy them. I'll be that pesty dude that just keeps talking to them and they want me to get the fuck out of their house. So keep yapping away, making conversation, being real annoying, and then they eventually go, right, I will give this next to nothing. Fuck off.
I think Robbie's got it because he's apparently Denzel Washington, so you can't really take too much away from that.
Yeah, you got to laugh at their shitty jokes too. They're banging on about something. You're like, yeah. I don't know if I can really get that. Would you do it for this? And they're like, yeah, go on then, love. And I'm like, oh, God, thank you so much.
You know what my favorite thing is they tell you a price, right? And then you just keep looking at the item, and then they're like, oh, all right, maybe 10 instead of the 20 they just offered you. And then you're like, you just keep looking a little bit longer, just making sure there's no flaws, and then all of a sudden it's down to 7 and you can take it. So that's
I have the kind of opposite strategy. I ask them what they reckon it's worth, and they give me a price. And if it's reasonable, I just take it. But if I'm thinking no way, as soon as they say, I just put it down and start looking at something else, and I'll do a bit of a lap. cruise around, look at some other stuff. I'm like, then I'll come back to it. Like, I'm kind of interested. So is that your best deal on this one? Oh, we could do it for this. Nah, I'll do it for a bit less. If you want to do it for that, the offer stands. And if not, oh, good, I'm out. Oh, yeah, righto. And then they give it to you half the time. So that's kind of the way I roll.
That's a good one. I've used both strategies before. I think it just depends on who I'm talking to. If I can tell that they don't really have a huge idea, then I'll play have a bit of a closer look thing. If they know what they've got, then I'll do the judder put down and walk away and see what they come back with.
Yeah, one key that I have that's different between garage sales and op shops. In a garage sale, I'm not a collector, but in a thrift store, I am a collector.
Yeah.
The reason being, the garage sale, if you're a collector, they know you're going to pay for it. They know you want it. So if you're not a collector, you're just picking it up for the kids or you're picking it up for your sister-in-law or something, they'll give it to you a bit cheaper some of the time. Whereas in a thrift store, if you're a collector, they might be willing to show you more at the back. Sometimes, not all, but some thrift stores frown upon scumbags like us three and everyone in the chat because we resell it and we're making money out of their charity. But, that's just one sort of thing that I find.
I'll tell you a funny one from yesterday. We went to this one budget thrift store, and it wasn't a big name one; it was an independent one. And I still laugh about it. I said, "Oh, you got any VHS tapes out the back?" And she goes, "Yeah, I might have a few, love. I'll go have a look for you." So I just went straight down to where the back was, and I'm popping my head through the curtain, and I'm like, and I saw a fucking shitload of PS2 games and PS1 games, and I was like, "Oh, can I go have a look at those? Because I really like to collect them for myself. Can I just have a look at those?" She's like, "Oh, love, yeah, go on then, but don't fall over or because you can sue us and all that." And I said, "No, I won't." I said, "Oh, there was about 20 PS1 games." I said, "Can I get a few of these because I really collect them and I really want a couple of these for my collection?" She's like, "All right, love, but I really want to bundle some of these up with the PlayStation 1 that we've got." And I'm like, "That's okay." So I wasn't greedy. I just grabbed 3 that I knew were fucking decent. And then I came out and Frankie's like, "Fuck, damn." I said, "Yeah, go in." I said, "Go in there. I'm sure they'll let you grab some. I'm sure they'll let you grab some." So Frankie goes in there and then there was a different lady sitting there and he goes, "Oh, can I have a look too?" And she goes, "Yeah, go on, go have a look." So he starts to have a look and he starts pulling PlayStation 1 games. And the lady come back and she goes, "What are you doing? You can't have any of those. You cannot buy any of those." She let me grab them, but she wouldn't let Frankie get them. She goes, "You can't have any of those. I need to bundle them up." And he's like, oh, okay. So I was like, yeah.
Bo reckons Chad's got the best negotiation because he offers happy endings. There you go. Chaz reckons I've got the awkward silence down. Makes me squirm and I'm not even the target. Pretty good at awkward silences. All right, boys, we're almost at the hour mark, so let's do a quick run around of what's coming up on the channel. Robbie, you gave us a little bit of a preview earlier on, but what do you got planned for this week upcoming? You got any videos on the run? I know you went out with Frankie over the weekend, so did you get that going to get that together?
I went out with Frankie. I haven't edited that yet. I wasn't really well this morning, so I couldn't edit that for this week.
What happened?
Few beers last night. It was a celebration of a good thrift with Frankie. Good thrift though, and that video will be the following week. I'll have that edited by then. But I do have one ready for this week. How to clean your VHS player, how to do it quick, and how to use just the items that you have in the cupboard that your wife owns. Okay, so how to clean the girlfriend, wife, whatever. So all these type of products that are just in your cupboard you can use. So which was good because mine broke down while I was watching something. So I thought I'll fucking film, and I just went to the cupboard and I grabbed what I know would work, and bang. So I thought I'd film it. Easy, piece of piss. Apart from that, nothing else. That's just that one this week, and then the following week,
lead into Chrissy.
Yeah. Be careful of that video. The troll doesn't like those sort of videos, apparently.
Joel doesn't like those ones, but you know what the troll can go do. The troll can go. I won't say. This is Bradley's channel. This is a M15 plus, not MA. It's M.
What about you, Flip? What do you got cranky for us this week?
I still same as every week. Have heaps of footage just sitting there ready to be edited, and I don't know which one that I'm gonna put together this week as a pre-recorded, but I'll go back to I'll probably drop a pre-recorded on the weekend, maybe Saturday. I just don't know what it'll be yet. I've got a couple there in store ready to go. And then Thursday night, I will have Sam coming over for a chat. So looking forward to that. And that will probably wrap it up for this year and the reseller interrogations. Not to say there won't be a live the following week. I'm still sort of planning maybe something. But, yeah, the last interrogation will be Thursday night. So I'm going to get Sam on. I'm looking forward to that. So it'll be a good chat. And then, of course, Wide World of Reselling will be back here for the final week of the Beyond Blue. I'll give that a quick pump up. I got a cha-ching before when you were talking. I don't know if you heard it, but I did get a cha-ching. So I owe 10 bucks. Beyond Blue. And I will raffle off the jacket. So anyone that has donated, every $2 you donate will get you a ticket in next week's raffle for the Vintage Airlines jackets. So if you want that and you want to donate some money to a good cause, it is on Facebook. I probably should have grabbed the link and shared it in the chat. What have I got? I got 4 minutes while Brad talks. So I will grab the link for anyone that does want to donate. It all goes to Beyond Blue, 100% through Facebook. So if you want to do that, every $2 you donate will get you one raffle ticket for the vintage jacket next week. I don't have it on me to show it off, but I'll throw it up on Instagram through the week. So that'll be Sunday.
Give it a pump up because that's a really good idea, and everyone get behind it. And $2, not a big cost, and Judd pretty much giving it away. So definitely worth jumping on that. Give it some support. We had Adam saying we should roast some stores. I think the only ones that we'd roast would be each other's because we'd get a laugh out of it. But I think you don't want to be doing that to anybody else. We'd probably give each other shit, but that's about it.
No.
This weekend, coming Mrs. is away for the girls' weekend, so I'm just esky steak on barbecue and watching cartoons. That sounds like bloody good time.
Well, speaking of videos, because Scotty's there, I was meant to not go to the pub last night, and I had it all planned out. I was going to play Hero Quest against myself and film it for a video because it's going to be a fucking awesome video of how to play Hero Quest. It's going to be a beauty, so I'll film that during the week. So that might be not this week coming, the week after by the time I film that and edit that one, but that's going to be a fun one.
That wouldn't be a first for you, Robbie, would it? Playing with yourself at all?
No. I'm gonna destroy myself. It's gonna be messy.
It's fun roast, not a real roast. Yeah, maybe we'll do it to each other next year for a bit of a laugh because I'm sure we've all got something in our store that's not very good or probably doesn't really need to be there. We could probably roast each other for that, I reckon, and give that a bit of a laugh. So Flip, you've got your Thursday night chat with Sam. We have Tuesday night live. We're probably going to do, I was thinking about it today, and I was thinking about things that eBay should change. So there's always a bunch of shit that we're all sick of eBay doing, and Robbie's had some stuff going on, and we've had some stuff going on. So I was thinking of doing a little bit of chat about that so everyone can get involved and put their 10 cents worth in about what eBay should change. I'm sure nothing will actually change.
So I'll be there.
Send them through to me on Instagram and I'll include them in the chat.
I've copyrighted the one I sent you, Brad, so you have to put a little C and then Robbie Hollywood next to it, all right?
I'll put Robbie Hollywood suggests. That one.
No, copyright. I created it. I want if you eBay use it, I'll commish.
What type of channel is this? Dodgy one. Keep it PG. We're Sunday nights is let loose nights, so we bump it up on Sundays. And then Friday night, me and Jazz went on a $50 thrift battle on the weekend. So you guys are going to choose the winner. Me and Jazz, $50 each. We went thrifting. and we pulled some decent gear. So you guys are going to have to choose who won. Let's just say if you choose Jasmine, I'll be very disappointed, boys. I'll be very disappointed.
I've already picked it.
I've already picked it. I was just fucking putting Jazz down.
I'm not happy about that. Not happy about that. Anyway, on that note, considering I've just the two people I thought I had on my side have jumped ship. So where are we off to next week, boys? Whose channel are we on? We're on Flippers next week. Flipper
on the R18 Plus channel.
I think that's yours, Robbie. Yours is pretty up there. Jazz wins apparently. No one's seen the video, but
no one's seen the video, and Jazz has already got the votes.
I don't think it's going to matter. It's not going to matter what you get and what Jazz gets. No one's even going to look at it, man. You know that.
I'm just going to have to get pretty. That's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to get some plastic surgery and get some votes.
Get a dress, mate. Get a dress. Tie your hair up.
Oh, I don't have any hair, so that won't matter.
That's why I wanted you to just let us know that again.
All right, boys. Well, that's enough trolling of Brad for the night, I think. Everyone's on Jazz, so I think I've already lost this challenge. But you have to vote on the video or it doesn't bloody count. So leave a comment. We'll see you on Flippers channel next Sunday. Thanks, everyone, for joining us again for Wide World of Reselling. Really appreciate it. Always fun with these boys. And we'll see you next week on Wide World of Reselling. Yeah, boys.
It was fun.